Okay, I think today's the 25th. What you're looking at is the water in one of my ponds. And it's hard for me to see because there's reflection on the glass here. But if you look, you can see those big tadpoles, right? I think there's one there. And then if you look above, there's one a little smaller. This is, if you look along the wall there in the water, some smaller ones. What these are the tadpoles of the common green frog, at least here in North America. They're related to bullfrogs. They look very similar, but they don't get the size of bullfrogs. But the development is still the same. And what happens, those little ones that you saw, like that one right there, that was a tadpole that was eggs this year. And that is a tadpole that were eggs last year. And these guys don't become frogs into the second year of their life. So what'll happen is next spring, that tadpole will start developing legs and will be leaving the water. And here's another one here, if you can see him in this little bin of water plants. And anyway, yeah, I've had this pond for 20 years, and the frogs, I always got frogs, but they never really reproduced in here. And one of the things I've learned about frogs that you will not hear, because I don't think you can read it in the literature, but it's one of the things I've discovered. These frogs, toads, move at night when it rains. So what'll happen is, let's say that's how they found this pond. There were no frogs in there, and then all of a sudden we had a rainy night, and then they show up. So what happens is they show up, and they may breed, they'll start calling, and then you'll end up repopulating an area. And then when night comes on another rainy night, some of the frogs will leave. I have had bullfrogs in here before, but the bullfrogs never stay. They'll be here for a day or two, make a noise, and then off they go. The green frogs will stay, but I do notice that they tend to do the same thing. So you have this is how ponds, this is a reproductive strategy. This is how you end up with animals in places that you normally think is unusual, but that's how God made things to work. So amphibians leave their ponds and they move to new ponds on rainy nights. So if you're driving down a road sometime on a rainy night, you may once in a while see some frogs going across the road. And that may depend on where you're at. But considering I live in a temperate zone and these things need to hibernate in the winter, they're not moving around like frogs would, like say in Florida or Alabama or whatever. So I hope that little educational video is there for you. Yeah, it's pretty neat. And here you might get a kick out of this. When I drain this thing, I save every single tadpole. I'm very careful how I drain something, and I want to spare as many lives as possible. This year I'm not going to drain this all the way because it doesn't have a lot of detritus in it. So, all right, till next time.